First hour of ABC Action News this morning on this weekend show at 6 o'clock. We talked to people behind the Rock and Roll Marathon.
And they brought the event for the first time to St. Petersburg this morning. Thousands of athletes took off at 7:30 for the 13.1-mile race. And joining us right now is Frank Shorter, one of the founders of the race. And of course, a lot of people remember Frank for winning the gold medal for the marathon. Thanks so much, Frank, for joining us this morning.
Well, it's great to be back in Florida. Many people don't know I'm a Gator. I went to law school in Gainesville, so half the state likes me. It's wonderful to be back. I also remember the winters here. I've been about as cold here in Florida, but you know, today it was wonderful. Actually, at the start, they set a record for least amount of clothing discarded for charity at the start. Everybody kept everything on. But I told them at the start, I said, you're overdressed. You're going to be overdressed. And it really, because there's no wind. The wind is really down out here. So once you get going, it's not good for the spectators, really, but it's really good for the runners.
Yeah, I was going to say, Frank, weather like this, when the cooler temperatures, this is good for running, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely, if there's no wind. And actually, there's a herd effect. People will band together, and it's actually warm. And you can actually trade the lead in the big groups with 8,000 people or plus that they have out here. It really is actually pretty warm out there, and as long as you keep talking, you're fine.
Frank, what kind of times are you guys expecting as far as the elite runners go today?
It looks like on the men's side, I actually ran over here, took my own little first run of the day coming over. I think the men's winner is going to be somewhere around 1 hour and 10 minutes for the half marathon, and the women's winner will be somewhere around 1 hour and 20 minutes. Again, good times, and it's great to see a race out here in St. Petersburg.
Hey, Frank, how did you get involved in this?
Well, I was actually involved, you know, the classic 3 people sitting around a dinner table. We were in Southern California in Carlsbad, and we're called the founders of the race. The idea was written out on a napkin. That was 1997. First race was in 1998. The concept was rock and roll, as you hear in the background, concert after. Make the races more just of an all-encompassing festive situation, and that's what we have. Now we have the lead car coming by. And you ask about the founders. That's the other guy who was sitting at the table. So 2 out of the 3 people who were involved are in the race, and we're still here. The men's winner is going to be coming in 2 or 3 minutes, so he may be under 1 hour and 10 minutes.
That's just a great time. 1 hour and 10 minutes for 13.1 miles. Frank Shorter, thanks so much for joining us. We really appreciate it this morning. And again, a concert follows the race. Florida is going to be performing, so that'll be pretty cool too. Thanks again, Frank.
Thank you. Great to be back.
I love his enthusiasm.
Oh, it's great. He's a great guy. Okay, so up next, we're talking Valentine's Day this morning. And if you're looking for a Valentine's treat, but you want